Right, today we are making chewy keto peanut butter cookies. You are going to love these. So our secret ingredient is Aviate Lupini Flour. Now I have tried plenty of other brands, including the big brands out there, and ended up with results that looked good, but tasted so bad I ended up spitting the cookies out in the garbage when I taste tested them. So I'm thrilled to have found this lupin flour, and I want to share this really yummy recipe that I've created using the flour. So to start making the keto peanut butter cookies, we're going to begin by weighing our flour. So I love weighing flour because it just gives you a more precise end result. So I'm going to put my bowl on, then turn my scale on, double check that I have grams, and I want a cup of lupin flour, which is going to be everything I've got left in my container here. So I've got 82 grams, which is actually just shy of a cup of lupin flour, but that is the last of what I had, and when I experimented, these cookies turned out with between 3/4 of a cup and a cup of lupin flour. So we're going with it today. So then we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1/4 teaspoon of Redmond salt, I'm going to give this a friendly stir and then set it aside. So now I'm going to combine 1/4 cup of avocado oil. You can use olive oil, MCT oil, any liquid oil you'd like to. And then we're going to be using this Lakanto monk fruit sweetener that is the golden version. And this just really helps with the flavor of the cookie. So we're going to put in 3/4 of a cup. And then we have 2 large eggs. And then 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now this part is optional. If you'd like lots of peanut butter flavor, you can add a teaspoon of our Watkins flavoring, peanut butter flavoring. And then 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. So be careful when you choose your peanut butter. Make sure it's a brand that doesn't have any added sugar. Today we're using Whole Foods brand chunky peanut butter, which only has ingredients of peanuts and salt. There's a lot of stores where you can make your own as well, just on demand. So now we're going to take our blender and blend this up. This is easiest to do with a stand blender, but I'm using a hand blender today. So we want to blend this with our blender for a full 2 minutes. So this 2 minutes of blending time is going to give enough time for that sugar substitute to break down and to dissolve into the mixture. If you try to skip this step, you will end up with a little grainier result, but still delicious. So now we're going to add in our lupin flour mixture. And this is really going to stiffen the dough up. And that is as expected. You have to fight with the dough a little bit, which is why I recommend a stand mixer if you have one available. Otherwise, just use your muscles. Alright, so once that's all combined, you can see just how nice and sticky this dough is. So we'll just clean out our beaters. So I have a smaller size cookie scoop here. And what I'm going to do is just ball these. I do recommend you use parchment paper or a Silpat for baking these. It's going to make nice small balls. You can also roll these between your hands if you want to make them into a ball, kind of like a traditional peanut butter cookie. So then with a fork that's just a little wet, or you use a little oil, you'll just go one way and then the other way. Make that nice crisscross pattern. Now you're going to bake these at 325 degrees for 8 to 9 minutes. So you want the edges to be golden brown, but these won't look or feel like they're set up in the center, and I'll show you exactly what that looked like. Let's get these in the oven. All right, these just came out of the oven, and if I touch them, you can see that they're just barely set in the middle, and they're not even completely golden brown around the edges. So you want to make sure, if you want chewy keto peanut butter cookies, that you pull them out when they get to this point and allow them to cool completely on the cookie sheet before you put them into a storage container. If you want a crispier cookie, go ahead and bake them 4 or 5 extra minutes, and then you'll end up with a crispy cookie. So I hope that you've enjoyed this recipe video for my chewy keto peanut butter cookies featuring Aviate Foods Lupin Flour. I'll post a link in the description for where you can find this Lupin Flour, and I cannot wait for you to try this recipe. Pop your comments and your questions below this video, and until next time, this is Health Coach Tara.